So we circle around to Michaela Noguera, who unprompted, on her own accord, does a video saying, well, when she had the Thanksgiving grocery bill thing where she was saying she was going to pay people's grocery bills. And first of all, that video itself was really funny. The way that she immediately starts talking as she flops down on the couch, it reminds me of Anthony Padilla's I Spent a Day with videos where he like falls from the ceiling. It was so disingenuous and kind of hilarious to me, but she did that whole thing. And then there was like no proof that she actually sent anyone anything. Similarly to the Roe v. Wade thing, if she said she was going to donate proceeds from this thing, and then if anyone asked for follow up, she blocked them. But she brings up unprompted doing angel trees, and she says, I would love to do a bunch of angel trees. Let me know if you want me to film it or not. Because I'm cool filming it, I'm cool not filming it. Let me know if you want me to film it. And then, judging from the audience response that she got, it was very clear that her audience wanted her to film it. And then from there, people started asking her for follow-up of, we want to see the angel tree video. Can you show us the angel tree video? When are you making the angel tree video? And she did not give a specific date, didn't give a specific time, didn't give any specific plans or updates or anything. And then all of a sudden just started being really snarky with people that she unprompted asked if she people wanted to see the video of her doing the angel tree because she wanted to do them. And then when it was clear that they did, and then we're expecting her to actually follow through with that because they gave her the answer to the question that she asked unprompted, she starts getting all snarky and like victimizing herself, saying, people are asking very tame questions, not criticizing her, not getting on her ass. If people are getting on her ass and being rude to her, she's taking it on people that are not. Someone just saying, did you do an angel tree? And she is responding, did you? Someone was like, responded to that and said, yeah, I actually was able to save up and get and do a few. And she goes, there's no proof if there's no video of it, or like it didn't happen if there's no proof, lol. And then later on she was like, I was being sarcastic. It's like, yeah, bitch, we know. It was obvious you were being sarcastic. The point is that it was unnecessary and mean, and this person did nothing to you. And it's not that it didn't happen if there's no proof. It's the fact that you asked your audience for input. They gave you said input. And then instead of communicating your plans on following through with that, or stating that you didn't actually want to follow through with that, but you were going to do it, you just assumed that everyone would read your mind. And then you decided to victimize yourself when they got a little annoyed at that it seemed you were not going to follow through, considering your like extreme pattern of not following through with the shit you say you're gonna do. And then some screenshot leaked of her talking to some group chat or something, saying, I am getting told to kill myself because I'm not following other people's timeline of when I should have done an angel tree, which, by the way, the deadline for doing an angel tree ended like 2 days ago. And she was doing this like 2 days before the deadline ended. And I'm not like supporting anyone being told to kill themselves, but like, babe, you have like 17 million followers and you are a multimillionaire. You've been on TikTok for years. Like, I'm gonna need you to get some thicker skin and get some perspective and like remember where you are and kind of get the fuck over yourself. It's, cyberbullying's not okay, whatever, but like, you have made millions of dollars off of being a content creator, and you somehow still have fans after your notorious lack of follow through on the shit that you just voluntarily say you're going to do, and then become like so offended that people actually expect you to follow through on. Literally the first YouTube comment I ever got as a little nothing 11-year-old with like 5 subscribers was a hate comment telling me to rip my voice box out. Like that is the internet. That has always been the internet. That will to some degree always be the internet. And I highly doubt that that's the first time you've received comments like that. So to use that as some kind of emotional manipulation thing to like victimize yourself for being held to the standard that you set by voluntarily saying you were going to do something and you wanted to do something, and asking your audience if they wanted to see it, and them wanting to see it, and then asking if they could see it. When are you going to do it? Because you asked us if we wanted to see it and we do. So she then does this, like, I think a get ready with me or something, talking about it, and then just again makes herself the victim, saying she was being attacked because she didn't do it on other people's timelines. And then, of course, in the Thanksgiving video, she goes, I'm so grateful for you guys. I owe you so much and I appreciate you so much. I don't know if she technically said I owe you so much, but she said, like, I'm so grateful to you. I'm so appreciative to you. Like, I want to give back to you. That was the sentiment, right? And then she jumps, because some people had the audacity to like hold her to her word. She jumps to, I don't owe you guys anything, and says it with like a laugh. Like, it's so funny to her. I don't owe you guys anything. Feel like some basic level of follow through on the content you voluntarily suggest that you want to do, and ask them if they want to do, and then they say, or ask them if they want to see, and then they say they do. Like some basic level of correspondence, especially if it involves charity and giving to others. Like, also like basic level of respect. I feel like there are certain things that you owe your audience when they fund your extremely excessive multi-million dollar lifestyle. But that was a beautiful little contradiction there. It jumps from patting yourself on the back for, I'm a giver and I know I can do more and I'm going to do as much as I can and I'm going to pay your grocery bill because I just appreciate you guys so much and I want you to have the best Thanksgiving ever, and I'm going to get a lot of people Christmas presents, to, don't make me show the proof. How dare you make me show the proof, actually? And then it just reminds me of fucking Jaclyn Hill being like, just because I don't show it doesn't mean it's not happening. It's like, that's not the point, babe. They just want a break from the circle jerk. They would just like some contrast, the contrast of you doing something for someone else that would just go take the edge off the like endless flaunting of wealth and excess and just braggadocious nature of everything that you do. It would be a little bit of a breath of fresh air for the people that are still watching your content for some reason. And if you don't owe people, information about where you donate or what you donate to or what you do or doing an angel tree or whatever, stop fucking talking about it. Don't fucking volunteer it and ask them if they want to see it, and then get offended that you're not doing, get offended because they're expecting you to do it on their timeline, which is actually just like the timeline by which it ends, because you were like being snarky to people days before the deadline, and then you seem to not even know when the deadline was, which makes me really believe that you were super intending on actually following through with it. But I guess you donated $25,000 to the Salvation Army, which is like good. That's a pretty problematic organization, and a big reason why people were doing angel trees is because the toys go directly to the kids and it doesn't actually support the organization. They apparently have a history of turning away queer people for services and, trans people. And so that was kind of also like and I guess she posted the proof on her Instagram. I don't understand why people are surprised. I don't understand why people still give her the time of day. She is a completely tactless, classless human being, in my opinion, making jokes about, I'm getting free engagement from this. I have more videos to come. People are like patting her on the back being like, I just love how unbothered you are by the haters. And it's like, oh yeah, people that like expect her to follow through on the shit that she voluntarily said she wanted to do. Like, how the fuck have you been in the industry this long and this is what your idea of hate is? Like, I need you to get some real problems, please. So that is my spur of the moment little rant about people that I'm really glad I don't follow, but I see commentary videos about, and I'm so ready for influencer culture to die. And again, I understand one part of me, the raised Christian part of me, understands like it can be very easy to seem like you're just trying to pat yourself in the back and congratulate yourself and like make yourself look good and make it about you when you are posting about being charitable. But at the same time, I understand how it can have a really good impact and it can be a really nice reprieve from the flex culture garbage and the constant selling that people are so inundated with on social media. So those are my thoughts on that, specifically through the lenses of the recent situations with Mikayla Nogueira and Jaclyn Hill. Hope you enjoyed.